And we're back, so we are good to go. So it is actually a TvT on Shakura, so this is round 2. What do you think, Dark Marine? I might have just lost my co-caster Dark Marine, but that's okay, because we have iExceed in the bottom left as the green Terran. And on our upper right, we have our purple Terran. There's Dark Marine. Okay, our purple Terran in the upper right, and that is Mao.
Alright. Sorry, I was muted. I had to lag the game there for just a second. Hopefully I didn't mess up our players. Yeah. Probably going to see a very long game with these crowd positions, because we'll either see a basic harass for the start, or we're going to see expand into a Marine Siege Tank build, which are the two common builds for our TvT games. You might see some Marine Marauder Rush, which could devastate if someone's going for the 1-1-1 build.
The Destiny Cloud Fist.
Yes, Destiny Cloud Fist build, because usually by the time you push out, they'll either have like 2 or 3 Banshees, and if you have enough Marines to take care of it, then kids spell GG.
Yeah, the positions right now are so far away that it's easy to scout. Well, I guess if you get a wall, it doesn't look... Oh, whoa, pulling my banner away. Neither player going for a wall, I guess. iExceed is going for the wall, but Mao is not going for the wall, so if he goes Banshees, he's going to be able to... iExceed will be able to scout it, and because of the long positions, he'll be able to prepare for it. If this could very easily go into a very, very long game due to these positions and the fact that it is a TvT.
They're both getting really fast gas, so we are going to see some tech play going on. I wouldn't surprise if they go for the same build order. And probably going to see the 1-1 build with iExceed, because he's walling in. He wants to prevent that scout from getting in, seeing his fast gas that he's going, and his factory going up very soon.
Yeah, it looks like so far we are seeing pretty much the identical build. Both players getting their orbital command. Oh, little scouting by the drone. Hopefully it clicks on minerals to get out, and... looks like he's just going to sacrifice that SCV. Marine comes out, kills it. It's going to go behind the wall.
For you guys who don't know, if you get an SCV, stock, or any worker, just click on the mineral field, and it'll go through all units.
Not buildings, but it does go through units. Yes, very nice strategy. We do see a factory going up for both players right now. Mao is actually a little bit ahead on his, but we see a second refinery also going down for Mao. We could see some Banshees.
It's starting to look like that. You got the second gas going up for Mao.
A little late on that second gas. Would prefer that before the factory, but that's okay. I have faith. Oh, and we do see iExceed getting his second refinery. So both players continue to macro up as they get these. We see Hellions coming out for Mao, and a tech lab on the barracks of iExceed. Could switch that with the factory and go possibly siege tanks, not really sure. See another barracks going down, and he's going for a tech lab, just straight putting it on that factory.
A green Protoss is going to go for part of that Marine tank push.
A green Protoss, huh?
Terran player? Yes, the Protoss for the ire. We got 4 or 5 extreme Marines to our Terran base, the green Terran. He scans, he does see the second barracks. Let's see if he catches the factory.
Interesting for iExceed. He put a tech lab on the barracks and then didn't use it, and now he's got a tech lab on this factory and also not using it.
Yeah,
Need to see units come out of those.
yeah. And with that scan that he did a while ago, he did see the starport, and he sees the tech lab on a building, but he doesn't know what that building is. He probably assumes it is a factory since he does see the starport. So, very nice scan. The Marines do turn around and know that they ain't gonna bust in. So we're gonna see a drop coming soon since he is getting a medevac out.
I did switch this factory for the tech lab on the starport. And
Well,
again, okay, so there's a Raven, but why did he put a
yeah.
tech lab on this factory? I'm a little confused.
Alright, so we do
There's
got
the
Banshees coming out for Mao. So that Raven is gonna be able to spot the close. So he's probably gonna after this Raven gets done, he is gonna pump out a Viking to deal with the Banshees that he assumes that are on the way. So one Banshee's done, it's flying across the map.
We did see an engineering bay going down for Mao. Could see some early upgrades that, combined with some early pressure, can do a lot of damage.
Yeah. So the Terran player is gonna go for a heavy ground force, which I'm really surprised is not getting the Viking out. Which he could be in a lot of trouble if he gets enough Banshees in his base.
We do see an engineering bay go down for iExceed, so if this Raven does fall, it's going to be very easy to make sure this Banshee doesn't do any more damage.
Yeah. So the Banshee flying around, getting a little scouted, sees his buildings on the side, sees the add-ons, which is very crucial. And the engineering bay does finish, and
He's actually attacking it with SCVs. That's very interesting, but he almost gets it, and it looks like it might make it away. And it will get away.
Yes. That's where the Viking comes in handy right there. Just one Viking can deal with the Banshees.
So Mao did get an expansion. It's just about complete. Does have a bunker to protect it. Doesn't look like iExceed's going to put on any pressure. He's not really making many units. Over 800 minerals saved up so far. Needs to be expanding or making Marines. Needs to use those.
Yes, most definitely. He's going into a little panic mode since he saw the Banshees throwing down 2 more missile turrets after one finish, which I think it's a little overkill. I think one with your army would definitely hold off the Banshee pressure.
You definitely don't need 3 to be on the mineral line this early in the game. Maybe 1, possibly 2, and then another one up here near your buildings to save those tech labs and reactors.
Yeah.
A little overkill. There's the expansion that we want to see from iExceed. And it looks like he might be putting some pressure, or at least trying to hold this position for the expansion. He is going down the ramp, though.
Yeah. Mao should really repair that Banshee, because now if it gets into battle, it's just going to melt away super fast. Mao does see the Raven, so he does see the army. He pulls some of it back, but he did catch a glance of it. So he knows it's on the way.
Not a lot of Marauders for Mao, so that PDD not going to be that effective, but we could see some turrets that can be effective on the mineral line, at least, of some of these SCVs. Repairing that Banshee, that's good.
I'm glad that he didn't get the cloak, because he stopped the production with the Banshee, so he wasn't planning on going heavy Banshee play.
Ooh, Banshee's a little out of place. He does have the Viking to try and pick off that Raven. Doesn't want to lose that Viking. Okay, there we go. Now Mao's just now getting... Oh, iExceed saying shoot. We do see siege tank being researched for Mao. I really like the timing on this. He waited till he had 3 siege tanks before actually getting the siege. Very nice. He saved his minerals to not to get a useless upgrade so early, but instead get that on SCVs. Really like that play.
Yeah, the reason why he said shoot, because he ran all the way across the map with the siege tank as an army, and he didn't even have siege mode. He just started it when he said that. So he knew that was a big mistake. He knew he couldn't bust in. At the same time, his opponent didn't have siege mode, but it was almost done, so that could have been a disaster if he decided to just push with regular tanks.
Is he going to try and sneak and take out these destructible rocks? It looks like he might try and sneak by. Mao totally oblivious that his back door could be taken down and could be snuck into.
This is a very smart play, and I like this a lot. This is what you don't see very often. He doesn't have anything over by his backdoor rocks to scout that his backdoor is going to be open, but once it is, he can be in a lot of trouble because all of his tanks are going to be out of place.
The Banshees for Mao now sneaking into iExceed's base, but he does have a couple Marines, and he will fend this off as they don't have Cloak. Plenty of energy, though. Oh, the back rocks for Mao now going down. He doesn't scout